Hello, my name's Claire Russell from Mental Health in Business. Thank you for signing up for our free video series. Today I'm going to be talking about approaching a colleague at work that has a mental health issue, or that you're concerned might be struggling with a mental health problem. So this is the kind of thing that can happen to any of us. Any of us could be in a position where a colleague or somebody at work, somebody that works for us, is potentially dealing with a mental health issue. 1 in 3 people, the latest stats say 1 in 3 people will experience a mental health issue at some point in their life. 1 in 6 working age adults is experiencing a mental health issue at any one time. So it's a really common thing in the workplace. So we're just going to talk about some practical steps that you can take if you're concerned about a colleague at work. Probably the first thing to think about is, how to approach the conversation. Most of us would probably find it quite difficult to talk to somebody at work about a mental health issue, because people immediately start worrying about, what are people going to think of me? Is it going to have a detrimental effect on my work? Are people going to view me differently if they know I've got a mental health issue? So it's really important that it's addressed carefully and discreetly, and that you choose the right time to have a conversation, and that you're able to maybe create a quiet space or a way to have a conversation privately and away from anybody else at work. So that's probably the first thing. And then secondly, it's really important that you're non-judgmental in the way that you approach the problem. So it may be that you've noticed a change. It may be that this is what's prompted you to have the conversation, but you need to be careful about how you make reference to that. So if somebody has started showing up differently at work, so let's say their appearance is different, or they're not performing in the way that they do normally, you need to be very careful, not to be judgmental in the way that you say that. So really it's about saying, I'm a bit worried about you, I've noticed that you don't seem to be on top of your work at the moment. Is there something that we can help you with? And then try to open up a conversation. So one of the things that's really important when you have a conversation like this is to bear in mind that this might not be a conversation that the person is ready to have just yet. So it's saying to them that you care and that you want to offer help, but also being prepared for the fact they may not be ready to have this conversation. And if that's the case, then that's okay. And just let them know that they can have the conversation another time if now isn't the right time for them. So that's the end of the video for today. Thank you for signing up for our free video series. And if you have any comments or questions, then please comment and I will get back to you. Thank you.